Be aware that a reset is imminent. The FDIC discussed bailing out because they don't even have enough money to bail out every single bank and/or every individual who has money in the bank. The World Economic Forum, the Great Reset, and blockchain, the plan has always been the same if you weren't paying. Some banks won't survive the reset, there will be a consolidation at the banks. That's why I told you that if a bank fails, your money won't be restored. Help guide us through the massive reset once more. Do you really believe Biden was qualified to even guide us through such a significant financial reset? Trump is a politician and a billionaire. I don't think so. I believe that we were moving too quickly in 2017, 2018, and 2019, and that Biden was included to buy us time to get to where we are now. In all honesty, I believe that everything we have seen, including the Ripple v. SEC case, was designed, and that the reset will occur without any prior notice, which the G20 will not disclose. This notion, it appears that Bank of America is giving clues about the impending financial system reset and the critical role that gold will play. As stated below, gold will be an essential component of the planned reset. Yes, this has been in the works. The document even uses the exact same language that Bank of America employees use when discussing the value of gold in the financial system. The biggest banks will not prepare their customers, only insiders and smart money will be in the know and will be well positioned to capitalize on this reset. Since the 1944 Bretton Woods Conference, Ash's financial system reset in 2025 represents the most significant modifications to our financial architecture. Although timing is always a little problematic for me, I dare say that the next 10 years, from 2015 to 2025, will bring about some of the biggest changes to our financial system. Yes, we are currently waiting for Bretton Woods 3.0 while the BRICS nations are launching their new currency. Everything is in alignment and is unfolding as if it had been put in place long ago. Everyone has been warning you about architecture since the 1944 Bretton Woods Conference, but most people weren't listening because they were too busy focusing on the price of Bitcoin or thinking, oh well, this crypto is pumping right now. For this reason, I keep telling you that if you hold XRP, you can join the new 1%. Politicians will eventually realize that the global monetary system can only be saved by a significant reset. Take a peek at the current US debt. The US debt is a huge issue, and I believe that they intentionally created it. If you think about it, you have to do something about it, or you let the system collapse and start over like a reset. That's what I believe they have been planning all along. On January 20th, President-elect Donald Trump will be sworn into office, SEC Chairman Gary Gensler will step down, and pro-crypto Paul Atkins will succeed him. The world. Every valuable item in the world, including artwork, exquisite wine, collectible cars, real estate, private companies, and everything else will eventually be turned into a token. He even stated that private companies intend to tokenize private property. You know, I'm a big fan of tokenization because it enables the average retail investor to invest in real estate with tokens. This adoption of technology isn't a revolution, rather, it's an evolution of technology that everything value will be a token on a blockchain. Take a proper look at it. I continue to believe that they will fork Bitcoin as well. A lot of things will happen over time, and it won't just be Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies will also be affected. However, when you invest in a cryptocurrency, make sure that it won't be tokenized. They won't tokenize XRP, which will be moving tokenized assets. You're holding a cryptocurrency that can help you achieve financial freedom and separate from the A. As time passes, it appears more and more likely that it may happen. Only a small number of cryptocurrencies were selected to be included in ISO as well, and if you don't think you're investing with the elites, I believe that's the reason. I got involved in some of the more conventional corporate philanthropy initiatives for about a year, and around 5 years ago, very early for a company of Ripple's size and stage, we decided to formally focus Ripple's attention on. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As usual, Rich is doing another video today about XRP. I hope everyone is having a nice day, and wherever you are in the world, we will be discussing XRP. If the RLUSD volume reporting is accurate, and Wrath of Common is dubious, I'll also briefly discuss the huge reset. In just 2 weeks, it achieved the 4th highest 24-hour volume for a stable currency, ranking just 64th in terms of 24-hour volume. Market capitalization. But it's true, we all knew that RLUSD was going to be big, but it's gaining momentum even faster than I thought it would. Let's wait and see where it goes from here. Many people have heard about the Great Reset first. The Ripple USD stablecoin has flipped both PayPal and Euro stablecoin in 24-hour volume just 2 weeks after its launch. It's getting a lot of momentum, and eventually we will see that momentum reflected in the price of XRP as well. The financial system is actually being reset, and cryptocurrency will be a crucial factor in this reset, according to the European Finance Street document's fundamental proposals. It's time to take a step back and press the reset button. This was planned long before 2008, I believe, and the idea of resetting the financial system started to take shape after the 2008 financial crisis, which made it evident how fragile the system was and how modern solutions were needed to keep it intact. In 1988, the financial system was established. David Schwartz, the economist who advocated for the new one world currency, came out with blockchain patents at that time. BlackRock was also established that year, and I firmly believe that BlackRock is a company that was established by the elites as a kind of enormous shell corporation. The 2024 Bank of America report highlights the importance of a global reset. The world's biggest financial organizations are candidly talking about the reset. Smart money is putting itself in a position to profit from the value that is expected to increase from. As the financial system undergoes a transformation, knowledgeable investors are honing their tactics to take advantage of the upcoming abrupt shifts. Bank of America is aware of what is coming. In fact, you can see it right here in an older patent that includes Ripple. This plan was put in place a long time ago, but everyone is currently preoccupied with the price of Bitcoin or whatever global crisis is occurring, while the banks are quietly working on it. Focus, this is the Great Reset, and it also originates from smoke. As you can see, everything that revolves around this circle is already taking place. Taxation of COVID-19 5G blockchain drones, all of the things we have discussed over the past 2 years have been happening for some time, but they are all part of the Great Reset. Many would argue that Trump is ending the Great Reset, but in my opinion, Trump had to be elected president. Future shifts when the storm passes. Gold will be a safe haven, which is why central banks are hoarding it and why the BRICS are supporting the currency. The BRICS are even helping us get through the Great Reset. As an XRP holder, you are already in a good position because this is where the phoenix rises from the phoenix. The great financial reset has been taking place, and you know that many banks are getting ready for it, the central banks, but most people don't even see it coming. Annual meeting of the Economic Forum Davos is about to enter 2020-25, which will be a big year for cryptocurrency and XRP. All of these events are taking place at the same time. The Ripple vs. CZ case is currently in March, and it may end sometime between the end of this month and February. Everything is in place for a new financial system when XRP moons, so don't cry to me if you don't own any. They plan to tokenize everything. Listen to every stock, bond, currency, commodity, and piece of. You could invest $50 in a Lamborghini if you wanted to once they start tokenizing, but it also leads us down a path I don't particularly like. Consider this: if they intend to tokenize every real estate home that people own, what do people do? Do they have to return all of the tokens once their home is tokenized? We're not sure how far this will go, but for the same reason that I stated BlackRock will eventually tokenize Bitcoin, it will end up on the XRP ledger Hedera network, Stellar network. If someone holds one Bitcoin whole, what are they left with? Do they only have one token of Bitcoin? No one really knows what would happen with that, but we need laws in place before a lot of this happens, because I believe the biggest asset managers out there, like Larry, plan to tokenize all of the Bitcoin. He's not just going to want to tokenize the ETFs, he's going to want to tokenize all of it. Many people said, he can't do that, but he can if you. The CBDCC system, since you would already be retired and not require any government assistance, it might help you transition away from universal basic income. Since the ECB and the B have both previously discussed parallel systems, I believe that if XRP investors stick onto this coin for an extended period of time, they will be transacting on one of those systems. People who own XRP, XLM, or XDC ISO coins, in my opinion, will be using them for transactions outside of the central bank's digital currency system.